Good morning, Year 3. Today we're going to identify the features of instructions. Instructions tell us to do something. There are many different types of instructions. Some examples include recipes, directions, how to play a game, how to make or build something, how to repair something, or how to look after or care for something. You might read instructions for lots of different things, and I'm sure you have been recently. Can you think of any more examples? Here are 2 examples of instructions that I found. Now, what we're going to do is identify the features of them. So, is there anything that you can see that looks the same on both sides? Anything that, you can see the features that they both have. One of them is about how to make a dump truck, and the other one is about how to build a snowman. But they do have similarities. You can pause the video and find 2 or 3 things that they both have that are the same. Okay, now you've unpaused it. So, I can see they both have a title at the top, and it says how to at the beginning of the title on both of them. I can see that they've both got a list that says you will need with a colon after it, and then a list of the ingredients or the items that I need to make each thing. Underneath the you will need list, they've got the instructions, and they come in an order. When it's on the how to make a dump truck, they put them in order with numbers. But on the how to build a snowman instruction, they've put them in order, but they've used adverbs like firstly, next, and then after, and finally. They've used those words at the beginning of the sentence to tell you what order it goes in. They've both got a picture. The dump truck one's got a little diagram to go along with each instruction, or a diagram for 2 or 3 instructions, and that would be quite helpful if you were making it. The snowman one doesn't have a picture, but it's got a picture of some of the things that you will need to get started. So hopefully you found some of those those items too, those features. Okay. Now our task today is to look at a set of instructions and identify the features on this set of instructions. This is the sheet that you'll see on the Dojo page. It's uploaded for you to add things to. You need to choose a colour for each feature and complete the key, and then underline that feature on the text using the same colour. We've done this task in class using coloured pencils, but now you're going to do it at home. So here is the little key. We need to find the title and introduction, the list of what is needed. We need to put the steps in order with numbers. We need to use adverbs to show when and how to do each step, and use bossy imperative verbs. So we're looking for all of those things on this text, which is how to make a paper mache globe. Okay, so let's go through it together then. This is how it starts. Use the title and introduction. So I need to choose a colour for each one. And then I'm going to start looking at the things that are on the text. The first one is to find the title and introduction, and that's quite easy because I can see it says how to make a paper mache globe, and are you learning about the continents of the world? Read on to discover how to make a paper mache globe of your own to help you remember them. Okay, so here's the colours that I've chosen, and I'm going to underline the title and introduction part in red. There it is. Okay, now the list of what's needed, I'm going to include that, I'm going to highlight that in orange, and I think I'll leave you to do that because I'm sure you can spot that one. On the list of things that you will need, they've not just put paint, they have, they put blue paint. They've been quite specific about the things that they need. Strips of newspaper about 2 centimetres wide. So even though it's a list of things to get ready, it's quite specific, quite detailed. Right, now we're going to move on to try and find the rest of the text, the bit at the bottom, and we're going to try and find the steps in order with numbers, and to use adverbs showing how and when to do each step, and to use bossy imperative verbs. We're going to look for those features on the instruction text. So here we are. Right, I've underlined 2 words in green. I've underlined first, and I've underlined until, because these are adverbs that show you when to do something. So first, that's telling you when, and cover it until it is covered. Wrap the strips all around the balloon until it is covered. But with one more I was looking for, an adverb that shows you how or when to do each step. So I'm going to read it carefully, see if you can find the adverb. First of all, blow up the balloon gently. Don't let it burst. Ask a grown-up to help you tie the balloon if it is tricky. Dip the strips of newspaper in the flour and water mix and slowly wrap the strips all around the balloon until it is covered. Cover the balloon at least 3 or 4 times. Leave the balloon to go solid. Place it in a warm, dry place. Can you see any more adverbs? Adverbs often have ly at the end. There's another one, gently. Blow up the balloon gently. And I think there's another one in step 3 for you to find, another one that needs to be green. So have a look yourself and see if you can see it. Obviously there's step 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but we're just going to look at the beginning part. You can do the rest of the steps yourself, so keep looking for the adverbs in the rest of the instructions. Okay? Remember to look for adverbs that tell you when, some words that tell you when something's happening, like first or next or then or after, and look for words with ly at the end to tell you how to do something. Now we're going to look for some bossy verbs. Verbs tell the person reading what to do. So let's look at the first sentence. First of all, blow up the balloon gently. Don't let it burst. What's the action that has to happen there? The action. Well, it's blow, isn't it? That's the action they have to do. That's the verb. The action is the verb. Let's look at the next one. Ask a grown-up to help you tie the balloon if it is tricky. Right, well, the action is tie the balloon, isn't it? So the verb is tie. Dip the strips of newspaper in the flour and water mix and slowly wrap the strips all around the balloon until it is covered. Right, I think there's 2 in that sentence. 2 verbs, 2 action words. Have you found them? I think they are dip and wrap. Okay. So we've got a few of these now. And I found cover and I found place as well in number 4 and number 5. As you go on through the rest of the steps, you might find others. Okay. So your task is to choose a colour for each feature and complete the key and then underline that feature on the text using the same colour. Use the sheet on your dojo page and use the highlighter with the pencil so that you can underline each thing as you go along. Okay? Looking forward to seeing your responses. Thank you.